brick in my hand. Its form is its function. That gives me peace.
Can I help you?
I'm the bricklayer.
The Bricklayer is a rated R, action, mystery and thriller movie, written by Hannah Wegg and Matt Johnson. The Bricklayer follows a rogue insurgent blackmailing the CIA by assassinating foreign journalists and making it appear the agency is responsible. As other nations begin turning against the US, the CIA must lure Steve Vale, their most brilliant and rebellious operative, out of retirement. With an elite and deadly skill set, Vale is tasked with helping clear the agency's name, forcing him to confront his checkered past while unraveling an international conspiracy. The movie is expected to be released January 5th, 2024.
Oh, hell no!
Move.
Hey, PG-13, please.
Mean Girls is rated PG-13, musical and comedy, Paramount Pictures movie, written by Tina Fey. From the comedic mind of Tina Fey comes a new twist on the modern classic Mean Girls. New student Katie Heron is welcomed into the top of the social food chain by the elite group of popular girls called the Plastics, ruled by the conniving Queen Bee, Regina George, and her minions, Gretchen and Karen.
Are you okay in there? We're concerned you're either doing drugs or having a toilet baby.
However, when Katie makes the major misstep of falling for Regina's ex-boyfriend Aaron Samuels, she finds herself prey in Regina's crosshairs. As Katie sets to take down the group's apex predator with the help of her outcast friends Janice and Damien, she must learn how to stay true to herself while navigating the most cutthroat jungle of all, high school. The movie is expected to be released on January 12th, 2024.
Look at this thing.
I can't
Sexy.
even see it.
Like a face breast.
Princess posting.
Hey! You looking for?
Founders Day is a Dark Sky Films movie that is rated R, mystery and thriller, comedy and horror, written by Eric Bloomquist and Carson Bloomquist. In this satirical political slasher from the Bloomquist brothers, a small town is shaken by a series of ominous killings in the days leading up to a heated mayoral election. As accusations fly and the threat of a masked killer darkens every street corner, the residents must race to uncover the truth before fear consumes the town. The movie is expected to be released on January 19th, 2024.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a...
Do you need a ride? I'm going east on 66. I'm Jim.
I'm Bobby.
Vertical has unveiled an official movie for an indie thriller called He Went That Way, which is a clever title for a film like this. Set in 1964, He Went That Way is a taut thriller based on a true crime story that puts a wicked spin on the buddy road trip film. The film follows 19-year-old serial killer Bobby as he is picked up by a celebrity animal handler Jim on a desolate stretch of Route 66 with priceless cargo in tow. Jim's chimpanzee, Spanky, an American TV darling. As stress between Bobby and Jim rises and their fiery personalities combust, the road only becomes more treacherous the farther they go. Vertical Ent will debut Darlings He Went That Way in select US theaters on January 5th, 2024.
Cairo Suite.
I'm Mr. Miller. I'm assuming that you got one of these before.
I read the whole list.
Well, there's 12 books on that list.
Party hard.
Miller's Girl is a Lionsgate film that is rated R. It's a comedy and drama that is written by Jade Halley Bartlett.
I see.
Don't know how I'll ever break this curse.
Don't you get scared walking through those woods?
I'm the scariest thing in there.
A talented young writer embarks on a creative odyssey when her teacher assigns a project that entangles them both in an increasingly complex web. As lines blur and their lives intertwine, professor and protégé must confront their darkest selves while straining to preserve their individual sense of purpose and the things they hold most dear. The movie is expected to be released on January 26, 2024.
In your own words, how did it start?
Night Swim is a Lionsgate film that is rated PG-13. It's a horror, mystery, and thriller. Based on the acclaimed 2014 short film by Rod Blackhurst and Bryce Maguire, the film stars Wyatt Russell as Ray Waller, a former Major League Baseball player forced into early retirement by a degenerative illness, who moves into a new home with his concerned wife Eve, teenage daughter Izzy, and young son Elliot. Secretly hoping, against the odds, to return to pro ball, Ray persuades Eve that the new home's shimmering backyard swimming pool will be fun for the kids and provide physical therapy for him. But a dark secret in the home's past will unleash a malevolent force that will drag the family under, into the depths of inescapable terror. The movie is expected to be released on January 5th, 2024.
The World Rally Championship has become the #1 TV sport in the world. We're joined by Lancia team manager Cesare Fiorio.
Rallying is like a war, and I'm the commander of an army.
Race for Glory. Audi versus Lancia is a Lionsgate film that is rated R. Feel the thrill of the road with this action-packed sports drama inspired by true events. Daniel Bruhl and Riccardo Scamasio star in a true David vs. Goliath story spotlighting the intense rivalry between Germany, Audi, and Italy at the 1983 Rally World Championships. Against all odds, Lancia battles to regain its former glory with an unbeatable combination of bold innovation and extraordinary courage. The movie is expected to be released on January 5th, 2024.
Welcome to the ultimate personal assistant in your world.
Hello, I'm Tim, your technologically integrated manservant. How can I be of service?
I hope to bring you a life of ease and pleasure. Brainstorm Media has revealed a new US trailer for a kooky UK sci-fi thriller called T.I.M, made by filmmaker Spencer Brown. The sci-fi AI thriller T.I.M, which stands for Technologically Integrated Manservant, stars Georgina Campbell, Eamon Farron as T.I.M, Mark Rowley, Amara Karan, and Nathaniel Parker. Inspired by 90s stalker thrillers, the film follows Abby, a prosthetics engineer, and her husband, Paul. As they adapt to a new life outside the city, Abby's latest project, the AI humanoid T.I.M, initially appears as the perfect aid. Programmed to serve only her, it begins to transform into a perilous obsession, determined to replace Paul and be with her. This looks much better than it sounds, mostly thanks to the superbly talented Georgina Campbell in the lead role. Things take a turn for the Wasay when T.I.M has servient programming leads to a dangerous obsession with her. Brainstorm Media will debut T.I.M in select US theaters, plus on video on demand, starting January 12th, 2024.
Everyone, need your attention, please. I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
MGM Studios also revealed an official trailer for The Beekeeper, an action thriller movie from filmmaker David Ayer. A story of a man seeking vengeance against scammers, whose mission becomes more complicated as the stakes become national when he is revealed to be a former operative of an organization known as the Beekeepers. It's also steeped in the mythology of beekeeping, which this trailer opens with. Jason Statham stars with Emmy Raver Lampman, Josh Hutcherson, Bobby Naderi, Minnie Driver, plus Felicia Rashad and Jeremy Irons. This looks ridiculous. So extremely cheesy and dumb, but it's also satisfying to watch him take out all the scammer bros, expose the corruption, protect the hive. In The Beekeeper, one man's brutal campaign for vengeance takes on national stakes after he is revealed to be a former operative of a powerful and clandestine organization known as Beekeepers. The Beekeeper is directed by the American filmmaker David Ayer of the movies Harsh Teams, Street Kings, End of Watch, Sabotage, Fury, Suicide Squad, Bright, and The Tax Collector. Previously, the screenplay is written by fellow filmmaker Kurt Wimmer, produced by Bill Block, Chris Long, Jason Statham, Kurt Wimmer. MGM will debut Ayer's The Beekeeper in theaters nationwide starting on January 12, 2024. Ketchup Entertainment has unveiled an intimate drama titled Memory, the latest film by acclaimed Mexican filmmaker Michael Franco. Peter Sarsgaard co-stars, joined by Merritt Weaver, Elsie Fisher, Brooke Timber, with Jessica Harper and Josh Charles. Reviews are mostly positive, saying Chastain and Sarsgaard are extraordinary as two broken souls who find kindness and empathy.
Or do you only remember when it's convenient?
I don't remember.
Sylvia is a social worker who leads a simple and structured life. This is blown open when Saul follows her home from their high school reunion. Their surprise encounter will profoundly impact both of them as they open the door to the past. Ketchup opens Franco's Memory in select US theaters starting December 22, 2023, expanding wide on January 5, 2024. Paramount Movies has revealed the official trailer for an action thriller titled The Painter, made by the filmmaker, stunt coordinator, Kimani Ray Smith. This is yet another one of these dull action movies being dumped right onto video on demand right away. An ex-CIA operative turned painter is thrown back into a dangerous world when a mysterious woman from his past resurfaces, now exposed and targeted by a relentless killer and a rogue black ops program. He must rely on skills he thought he left behind in a high-stakes game of survival. Charlie Weber stars as Peter, with John Voight, Marie Avgeropoulos, Luisa d'Oliveira, Leah Gibson, and Madison Bailey. This looks like the most obvious and generic action plot ever. A must save a girl by killing everyone repeat and nothing else. Paramount Movies will debut The Painter in select US theaters on January 5, 2024, then on video on demand starting on January 9, 2024. Quiver Distribution has revealed an official trailer for Wanted Man, the latest action thriller film directed by the legendary Swedish actor Dolph Lundgren. Lundgren also stars as Detective Johansson, with a cast including Kelsey Grammer, Michael Pare, Christina Villa, Roger Cross, and Bork Floyd. Travis Johansson is an aging detective whose outdated policing methods have given the department some recent PR problems. To save his job, he is sent to Mexico to extradite a female witness to the murders of 2 DEA agents. Once there, he quickly finds not only his old opinions challenged, but that bad hombres on both sides of the border are now gunning for him and his witness, making an attack on them. He must decide who to trust when they discover it was executed by American forces. Wanted Man is directed by the iconic Swedish action actor and filmmaker Dolph Lundgren. The screenplay is written by Hank Hughes, Dolph Lundgren, and Michael Worth. Produced by Craig Baumgarten and Lundgren. Quiver Dist will debut Lundgren's Wanted Man in select US theaters and on video on demand starting January 19, 2024.